So this year at Knights, one of our primary focuses is going to be dealer relationships, establishing better communication as far as availability, so on and so forth. One of the things in the past that a lot of the dealers have struggled with is lead times. So this year we've established a second production line in some of our areas so that we can get it out to them faster and more efficiently. Specifically with like a lot of the SR15 products. So last year we released some of the cool stuff that you see here, such as our index, barrier stop, it's two different variations actually of the barrier stop. As you see, they've got pretty aggressive knurls, so on and so forth, and these have taken off tremendously. So this year what we're going to be doing is trying to get more product to our dealers in a much more efficient time frame. Now, a lot of people ask about the SR15 because they hear all the stories about the durability and so on and so forth, and why it's always done so well. And one of our big claims to fame is the life of the gun itself, or more specifically, the life of the barrel. When you get into these small bore platforms, a lot of times they're going to burn out, after a couple thousand rounds, and we really just don't run into that as often. So this is one of our bolts. What this shows you is the example of how the pattern of the bolt, or more specifically the bolt lugs, have been rounded off. What that means to the end user is you have a much lower likelihood of a bolt shearing. Now when you're firing something at full auto and it's going at that rate of fire, your chances or likelihood of a bolt shearing is much, much higher. What we've done is, by using things like dual extractors and rounded lugs, we've really, and the opening for the lug in here as well, the pin, we've lengthened the lifespan of our bolts tremendously. Now, the upper receiver also has, obviously is proprietary as well. By designing the receiver to receive our bolt, it also gives it much less friction, less shearing points, and essentially a longer lifespan in the gun itself. It's sort of one of the situations where it's like you buy it once, you've got it for a long time. Now over here we've got the SR25. This setup here is designed with one of our longer barrels. It's got a 20-inch barrel. We've also got one of our PVS 30s. These night vision optics they're an inline optic that is able to shoot out to just shy of a mile under decent, night light conditions. We're running, this one in particular is running our proprietary bipod on it as well. Some of the nice features to the bipod is that it has a pan and tilt, as well as the ability to take different adapters. Some of the other key features on this, obviously, is Knights is known for having all ambi controls, a 2-stage match trigger in all of our guns, and we run primarily Magpul furniture.